Hey, welcome aboard. It is NFL Divisional Playoff Weekend. The first game on Saturday, a 1:30 Pacific kickoff. Cincinnati is at Tennessee, playing in Nashville. The Titans, a 3.5-point favorite, total of 47.5. I'm Kenny White here with Micah Roberts today for oddschecker.com. Micah, should be a great game. It's the only one of the four playoff games the teams have not played this year.
Yeah, and we got a couple big question marks we don't have the answer to. I think Henry's going to play. He's mentioned that he expects to play, so that's going to be a bonus. But how much will he play? That's a big question I have. The rest of the running backs, they've been effective without Henry, so you insert him in the game. Is he in the flow of game planning and full speed? I don't think so yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. And the other one is Hendrickson, the defensive end for the Bengals that had 14.5 sacks, went out with a concussion last week. I think he's going to play, but I'm still not 100% certain. But before I do bet, I'm going to be certain if he's playing or not, because I'm not taking the Bengals unless he's playing.
Yeah, Derrick Henry, you're right. He'd be on a pitch count. So maybe he only gets 10, 12 carries, 15 carries. We know he's not going to carry the ball 30 times in the first game back. And he could be a step slow. An analogy, and basketball players always give the first time back after a long layoff that I was going 55 on the freeway when everybody else was going 70. Trends in this game: Cincinnati 4-1 straight up, 5-0 ATS. Their last 5 games, they're 4-2 to the under the last 6. And the Titans come in 4-1 straight up, 3-2 ATS, and 4-1 to the under the last 5. I know, Micah, that Mike Vrabel and the coaching situation here, Mike Vrabel, one of my favorites, he's got a nice trend going here with his football team with rest.
Yeah, you give him 8 days or more rest. He has his team ready, prepared, fully prepared for battle. 8 straight wins, 8-0, perfect, and the average margin of victory is 19 points. I'm sure they covered a lot of those as well. That 8-0 is just straight up there, but 19 points of margin. I mean, that says this guy's prepared. He must be from the Belichick tree or something.
Yeah, Cincinnati has played well against playoff teams this year. This is a good mark.
Yeah, Cincinnati 5-2 straight up and 6-1 against the spread. That says when the competition gets better, Joe Burrow steps up and Jamar Chase steps up. And I still can't get over that Chiefs game. 3 touchdown passes in a row, Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is a great story here. We haven't seen him lose too much. I mean, we just saw him win with LSU a couple of years ago, comes in Cincinnati, has some trouble. But the first playoff game, he gets a win, and he's impressive. And you can see this. I mean, it's like a Joe Montana type buildup thing where there's nothing the guy can't do in a moment that isn't too big for him. I really like Joe Burrow in this game.
And the Tennessee pass defense may be a little bit of a weakness here.
Yes, 25th as far as pass defenses in the NFL.
Yeah, allowing yardage, and 17th yards per pass at 6.6, but still a below average defense when it comes to stopping the pass. This should be very interesting. Both teams now, I did their median. I like to use medians. I took their points for and points allowed for the entire season. Both teams came out to the identical median final score of 25-21. Now, obviously, Derrick Henry was not in the lineup for a lot of the games for Tennessee, but pretty close. These two teams are rated very equally. I think in my power ratings, a 103.5 to a 104.5 for Tennessee with a 100% strength Henry. So really say these two teams are even in my power ratings. DVOA ratings have Cincinnati number 17, Tennessee number 20. So I'm expecting a close football game. Putting your feet to the iron, side or total in this game. What do you like better?
Yeah, I'll take +3.5 with the Bengals and +4 if I can get it, but I don't know where it's going to get that high. We got good weather. Should be a good two-way bet game.
Well, just in case your book does not have +4 on this game and you want to find it, go to oddschecker.com, go to their odds screen, pull the game up, and you select the state that you're in, and that way you can try to find out where the best odds are. +4 at many books right now, minus $1.15. So you're only laying 5 more cents for that extra half a point. That's a big half. You could also get up to 4.5 as well for $1.25. So not bad value there. Go to oddschecker.com, sign up. It is completely free, 100% free. Not going to try to sell you anything. Just give you great information. Now the total, Micah, I broke down the scores home and away now. My medians, Cincinnati on the road. This team is amazing. 27.5 to 15. That was the median final score of their games on the road. The average is pretty close to that as well. At home, Tennessee, 23-17. Both those numbers are well under the total of 47.5. I think this is a game where Tennessee plays the way they like to. Run the football, shorten the game, keep the opponent's offense off the field. That's the way they're going to try to. Easier said than done, but I will go under. And Micah, you're on the side. What about anything on the money line? Are you interested right now?
I could be attracted to some Bengals money line here. I could also be attracted to 22-1 odds to win the Super Bowl with the Bengals and Joe Burrow. That's how much I'm just in awe of Joe Burrow and his poise and composure in these type of games.
Right now, it's Odds Checker on their odds screen. You can see that the best money line number plus $1.70 is at Caesars. If you like the favorite, the best money line is over at DraftKings minus $1.70. For Micah Roberts, I'm Kenny White for oddschecker.com. For more great information, head over to Odds Checker YouTube.